Now let's talk about exactly what a mala is. A mala is a set of 108 beads that are used to recite or count a mantra. You'll often hear them referred to as a japa mala. Japa is the actual recitation of a mantra as a practice. Now, jap is the Sanskrit root for low uttering. So you can begin reciting your mantra in a normal voice, and gradually you will bring it down to a whisper, and then you'll do it internally. That's the basic practice. To keep it internally is the most powerful. So this mala I have here, you'll see, is made of rudraksha. This is a very simple mala. It is strung 108 rudraksha seeds, which is a seed bead that is from India, grown in India. It's also referred to as the tears of Shiva, because there's a lovely story about how Shiva saw mankind suffering and wept tears down to the earth, and these were considered his tears. You'll see that there's little knots in between so that you can use them to count easily with your finger, and we'll learn how to do that very soon. You'll see there's one bead here, which is actually the 109th bead that is not counted in meditation. That's called the Guru bead, or the Meru mountain bead. So this is the point where we stop and we do not count and we do not cross over. We'll talk about that. Do not cross over this bead. This is the part where we stop and we reflect and we thank our teachers for giving us the inspiration and the knowledge that we have today. It's a very wonderful thing to stop at the end and just give that bead a little extra respect. And very often you'll see ones with tassels, or you may see ones like the ones that I create. They do have tassels, and some of them just have a large guru bead that could be a much larger bead, or can be exactly the same size. In this case, it happens to be exactly the same size. It doesn't matter what it looks like as long as you're using it for practice. It's all good. So malas have been used for hundreds of years for the practice. 108 is a very sacred number. You'll see malas that are 54 beads or 27 beads. Those are all divisions of the sacred number of 108. There are many stories and myths and reasons that we've heard 108. 108 is considered a harshad number. Harshad meaning great joy. And this beautiful mathematical number, basically it's divisible by the sum of its parts. So there's mathematical perfection and beauty within the number of 108. Also, one can simplify unity. The one. 0 can be symbolic for emptiness, and 8 can be infinity. Looks just like an infinity sign. So that's another that I've heard people really are inspired by. Whatever it is, your mala will be 108 beads and 109, that extra guru bead. So we'll see you in the next video. We'll show you how to choose a mantra for yourself, and then we'll proceed to actually use the mala and talk a little bit more about how to care for it.